What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are back at it here, episode number 25 of the Non-League 2 Lore series with Scarborough AFC. And if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You have been knocking it out of the park recently, and I thank you so much for the love and support for joining the channel. And we've got big news. I know at the end of the last episode I talked about potentially moving on in the future. But as it stands now, between episodes, we got a 2-year contract worth £625 per week that we ended up going ahead and signing to be the caretaker for the next 2 years, 2.5 years, I should say, of Scarborough AFC, and we are absolutely doing great work in the league as well. We've gone 3-2 in our last 5. Last episode a little disappointing. If you guys missed that, check it out. But between episodes, we went 2-0, beating FC United and Brackley 2-0 in each respective game. So that actually puts us up in the league, 53 points in first place to Chester's 47. So a little bit of breathing room as we are getting closer and closer to the midpoint of the season, in which we're going to lose a fair amount of players, most notably our goalkeeper, between the pipes, Barrett. That would be, it's going to be tough to lose him, unfortunately. I don't know if we're going to be able to renew his loan deal. Losing Rhodes will be a huge hit. Losing Harding will be a huge hit, and losing our striker Jack Roberts will be a huge hit. But between this and the last episode, I also went ahead and made an upgrade here for the boy Luke Brennan, left winger. He's got great potential to be a 4.5-star player. He is a 4-star player already, and dude has already made an impact in his games so far. Played 1 assist, and he's looked very good and dominating, as Green wasn't really getting the job done on that left-hand side so far. In my mind this year, only having 3 goals compared to last year where he was tearing it up. He's only projected to be a 3-star player as well, so not what we wanted to see out of him. But we've got big games here in today's episode. We're going to be going up against Afferton and Banbury in the episode today, so we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to get into the matchup here against Afferton with our new starting 11. I know Willagi is still in there for the injured Rhodes, but he is on the mend and almost going to be back in time to get a few more games in before his loan spell is done here with the Sea Dogs and Scarborough AFC. So we're going to go ahead and proceed on into the first match of the day. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a club update of where things stand and where we are right now with the league, team, and our contract situation, which is awesome to see. So I don't know if this will be a one club save as we go throughout the series, but really excited to see where we are going with this team in year 2 only. I know we're going to have to make a few moves here and there as we near the loan endings of a bunch of key players. We might need to be a little proactive between now and then, so that we bring some players until the end of the season that can pick up where they left off. I know the team cohesion might take a little bit of a dip, but that is a necessary evil as we've got an attacking opportunity here. 29 minutes into the game is Brennan trying to get something going. Horton from deep off of a deflected header tries to send an absolute missile past the keeper, but that's going to go over the crossbar as we get closer and closer to halftime. We've got to defend a long throw in here from Afferton, who get a flick on, nicely saved there by Barrett, and we can always count on him between the pipes. I know last episode wasn't the best, but in the National League North, he is a outstanding goalkeeper, so it's going to be tough to replace him when it comes to getting another loan deal done on a keeper. If we brought him in, we could definitely bring in another outstanding goalkeeper, but we have him for now as we've got a kind of pinball action going on. Afferton with a chance, and they shoot it wide, thankfully a bit wide on that one. Oh, it was saved by the keeper. I didn't think he got a touch on that one. That's quite interesting, but we've got to defend here nicely. Oh man, he saved it. Barrett made the save, and we get the clearance. And Afferton just throw that back into Coville, who's going to bring that out. I don't know if that's going to be the end of the highlight, and it is, but we've got another one. Can we get something here before the end of the half? We've got a few tired bodies on the back end that we might look to bring out. But Brennan is going to cross that over to Coville. And it looks like our 2 best players are on the wings, but Coville taking on his defender nicely. I think the goalkeeper made a save on that one. He did. Okay, so we do have an attacking corner. Can we get a goal here? Younger looks like he's given everything he's got. He's got a little bit more, I think, in him. Corner in, Harding with the header, and that is over the net. We are in stoppage time. That's probably it for the first half, and it is. XG is kind of even. Both teams giving it their all shots, 9 to their 6, 4 on target to their 2, possession 59% to their 41. So realistically speaking, you could say it's an even game, but I'd say we've got the more dominating performance out of the boys. We're still currently, as it stands, oh, no. We literally just brought him in. Brennan is injured. Oh boy, I was not expecting that one. Man, I am praying to the Football Manager 24 gods that his injury is not bad, because we brought him in on a permanent deal as well. So he's a full-time fixture player for us moving forward for the Sea Dogs for the foreseeable future. If he's out just as he comes in, I don't know if that's going to stun his growth at all, as Afferton get the first goal of the game. And that was a beautiful pass, actually, from the midfield, kind of carving our defense there as we see the replay deflected. Green on the deflection, getting the block in, but no one pushing out. Fleet finds a beautiful ball into that Jeffries guy and slots a one-time shot past Barrett, and we're down 1-0 here in this game. We might want to look to bring on Will Thornton. Younger is a bit tired. We'll bring off Harding, because Younger is our normal player. And then up front, we are going to take Cook off for Coulson. And then can we maybe move them around? I'd rather leave Roberts up at the striking position. I know we were, between episodes, we also got kind of threatened by his parent club to play him in his normal position, which is actually attacking midfield. But he's technically a better striker, as we've got a turnover here. Maloney in the midfield. Can we make something happen off of this? Can we get a decent chance we're going to actually slow it down? Quite interesting there as we find Coulson in the middle, who finds Maguire. Is Roberts going to make a run through? He does not, but he sends it out to Coville. Coville into Coulson from far out. Old man Coulson gets his third goal of the season. What an absolute strike from him. Probably a solid 28 to 30 yards out. Beats the keeper, giving us a chance in this game as we see the replay here. Roberts works it out to Coville, and Coville's going to find a wide open Maguire, who finds Coulson taking a very interesting one-touch shot opportunity, putting a little bit of bend on it. I don't know if that kind of caught the keeper off guard or what, but hey, we'll take it. But we've got a defending corner here. Let's tell the boys to focus up. We kind of told them a little bit too late on that one, as Afferton get the lead back in this one. 70 minutes gone. Only a few more left to play, and we see the highlight here. They just kind of bullied us to the ball there near post, slotting that in past Barrett, who didn't have enough to keep that out of the back of the net. And we need to draw level here as time is going by, but we've got an opportunity. Can we tie the game? Green on it down that left-hand side, who potentially could be our normal. Oh, he's offsides, isn't he? Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Roberts was offsides on the play. 85 minutes now gone. Can we get one more chance in this game? We've got an attacking corner. Maloney is going to play it in. Can we have a little bit of late magic? Nothing there, but Maguire still keeps it in the attacking third. Horton crosses it into Roberts. Roberts back to Horton. Finds Coville. And Luca Coville is going to tie the game in the 88th minute. And that could be a huge, huge boost to get us the point in this game. Honestly thought the highlight would be over after their clearance on the corner, but thankfully we found a way to keep it going. Horton with a beautiful seam pass there through the 18-yard box to Coville, back door, no one on him, no prayer or chance for the goalkeeper to make a save. And we've got plenty of stoppage time to either win or lose this game. And we've got an opportunity here. Let's tell the boys to focus up here, win the header. Thornton wins it, but we lose possession. Are Atherton going to find a way to steal this game? No. Maguire with a steal over the top to Roberts. He's all alone. He's onside. Can he win us the game? No. Oh my goodness, that would have been an absolutely amazing send-off and a comeback in that game to find a way to steal it, but Roberts missing it wide. Oh, gut-wrenching play right there. Stats for the game, 17-9 were shots on target, 9 to their 4. XG, 1.93 to their 1.17. You can see the map here. It was a fairly even back-and-forth game until the very end, where we kind of just stepped it up after getting that tying goal, and we had a chance to win it even more at the end. Possession, 55 to their 45. So overall, good game. I'll take the point from the boys in that one. Great comeback, but really at this point, we got to find out and see if Brennan is going to be out for a little while. We're up still by a game and a half, really, in the standings. Please don't be out long. 3 to 5 weeks. He's out 3 to 5 weeks. We just brought him in. Oh, Luke Brennan out. Suffered a pulled calf muscle. Wow. That's absolutely gut-wrenching if you ask me, but we're going to continue on. We'll simulate up to the next game, but that's a tough way to start this episode. Well, here we are, guys. Our match actually against Banbury was postponed due to a waterlogged pitch at Banbury, so we've got a Boxing Day matchup here at home against Heaford at the Flamingo Land Stadium on Boxing Day, and it actually has given enough time, thankfully, for Brennan to get a little bit healthier. He's not obviously 100%, but that's okay. So he should be ready for the next episode, which is all great positive signs. But we're going to go with our normal starting 11. I think Rhodes is almost back to being fully fit. So if anything, we might be able to play him half a game. I would love to give him half a game to kind of get back up to speed before we play our match against Chester in the next episode, and that's going to be a big one. So that is the starting 11 in which we will go with in hopes to get 3 points, a much-needed 3 points here in this game today at the Flamingo Land Stadium. Let's give the fans what they want. Harry Green getting another start in this starting 11, I should say, as we get underway here. And we've got an early opportunity. Looks like Heaford with an opportunity, unless we can maybe cause a turnover, possibly. Let's encourage the boys. Keep them all fired up. Hopefully that goes for us and not against us, as I know sometimes our shouts from the sidelines doesn't provide too much of a way. Almost a nice little turnover there. Ball over the top, nicely defended there by Horton. And he gets the turnover up to Harry Green. He's going to work his way into the central midfield. Roberts is going to send Cook. Luke Cook has a step on the defenders. Is he going to take the early shot? He does. And he actually goes short side there on the goalkeeper, giving us a 1-0 lead here at home on Boxing Day. That's what we like to see. Great defensive play. Roberts nicely lays it off to Cook, and he runs into it, thankfully beating his defender. Takes on the center back, and he goes short side OP on the goalkeeper, giving us the 1-0 lead here at home. Exactly what we want to see. Goal differential now is going to be key, especially as we get into the latter parts of the season. We got to keep that going. I know we still have a lot of season left to play, but always good to get things going in the positive direction when it comes to goal differential, as Coville is going to take his defender on, plays it back to Rhodes with a nice cross into Roberts. Defended nicely, but taken away by Maloney. Out to Green, who's going to fall back a little bit. Played into the midfield as Maguire. Finds Cook. It's defended nicely there by Heaford. And Younger finds Maguire again. Maguire through the midfield. He's going to take it wide. Is he going to look for a cross? He does. Trying to find Roberts. Can't get it there. Coville lays it down to Cook, who gets his second of the game. Nicely laid off pass header there by Luca Coville, our superstar, our best player on the team, if you ask me. And great run of form here. We're showing our fans a great performance today on Boxing Day, year 2 of our reign under management of the Sea Dogs. And we're up to, off of the back of Luke Cook. getting it done today. Awesome stuff to see. So we've got another highlight here. It's going to be an attacking or defending one. Can we maybe get a little turnover? Maloney in the midfield does turn it over, or creates a turnover, I should say. He works it down to Green, who's played well today. He's now moving it through the midfield, maybe giving us a reason to keep him in the starting 11. We'll have to wait and see as Brennan recovers from injury, but Coville taking on his defender. And that is our superstar, Luca Coville, getting the job done, putting us up 3 in this Boxing Day affair. And I'm not going to sit easy, rest easy, because we've blown a 3-goal lead before. So absolutely undoes his defender there between his legs, maybe even a nutmeg, takes on the keeper with his preferred left foot, and slots it into the back of the net. Absolutely awesome stuff. We've got another highlight here, taken quickly in short by Maloney. Down to Coville, looking for another. He's got an opportunity, plays it into Cook. Is he on sides? He is, and that's his 10th goal of the season, his 3rd of the game. Absolutely bonkers scenes here at the Flamingo Land Stadium. 4-0 now up. I'm still not feeling safe. I hope the boys hear me. I still don't feel safe until we get a 5-goal lead, or at least get into the second half, but it's only 14 minutes gone in this game. And we are up 4-0 on Heford. This is huge for goal differential right now, this game. If we can only concede maybe 1 or 2 goals, if we can get at least 2 goal differential out of this game, I'd be absolutely thrilled. But Luke Cook, he's got 3 goals, Coville with 1. Coville has 1 or 2 assists, I should say, on the day as well. The boys are buzzing on all cylinders in this one. But we've got a highlight here. It looks like Heford might get something going in this one right before halftime. Can they maybe get one back? Hopefully not. Let's tell the boys to focus up here. Defending on into the defensive third. Barrett with a nice save there. Nicely punched away by Barrett. We tried to re-up his loan. We actually had an opportunity to do so, but his parent club want him to move on. So I don't know what else we'll be able to try to do. It's going to be tough to see Barrett go because he's been so clutch for us this year. I'm really hoping that we can find a way to keep him around if possible, but the highlight continues on. So we're either going to have a nicely formulated goal here from the back, or we're going to give a nasty little turnover that could cause us to give one back, and that's not what we want to see. Is Luke Cook up through the midfield. He's already had a big game today, 3 goals. He's tearing up, cutting through the defense. He actually loses that one. A long throw in coming in from Horton. Down to Cook, back to Horton. Is he going to cross it in? No. Maloney on it. It's going to play back to Younger. Younger finds Horton. Deep cross. Not very accurately, but falls to Coville. Ooh, trying to get his own hat trick. He's got one today. He just missed it there. And the boys are buzzing here. Going into halftime, we're definitely going to make some changes to get some more players some playing time in this one and maybe save some guys and their legs as we get ready for the game against second place Chester in the league. So come the 55th, 60th minute, we're definitely going to make some changes here on the back end as a ball crossed in deeply there by Coville, looking for a back post header, cut off by the keeper nicely. He's going to send that down the pitch to nobody in hopes for a turnover, I guess. But we're going to hopefully pass the ball a little bit better than that in the back end as Luke Cook up through the midfield. Go Green. You had green grass in front of you. You might as well take it. He gives it away. And Heford looking to get one back in this game. I don't know if they're going to be able to do so, but the way they are moving the ball, it's looking very nicely for them. Up through the midfield. Are they going to take a shot from deep? No, they work it down wide. Is he going to let it rip? He does, off the post. And we get lucky on that one. Out for a throw-in. But that could have been bad. Giving up the clean sheet. We don't want that to happen, but we're absolutely buzzing as Chester is actually dropping in the standings as we speak, which is nice to see. We get a turnover. And we're going to go slowly up through the midfield. It looks like Green is going to turn on the Jets now. Hopefully he doesn't give it away. Is he going to find Cook? Cutting through the middle. Green takes a shot from deep. A little ambitious over the crossbar. Maybe a little Boxing Day miracle from that one. But we've got another highlight. We've got tons of highlights in this game. Most games, you only get 3, 4, 5 highlights. We've already had about 6, 7, or 8 highlights in this game already. And thankfully, we've got 4 good ones to show for it. So we turn it back over. Harry Green, make the run down that left-hand side, mate. Wide open as Green through the midfield finds Maloney, who finds Cook. He's been the superstar of the day. His rating is a 9.7, highest of our team, 9.6 for Coville. So some of the boys are absolutely tearing it up today, as this seems to be a possession-type highlight, as Coville finally now on that right-hand side. We don't want to see him get injured. He's going to play back to Maguire. Down to Rhodes, who finds Maloney, a little pin ball. Passing, tiki-taka through the midfield as Rhodes is going to cross it in, looking for Roberts. Falls to Green. Is he going to get a Gino today? He does! Harry Green gets his 4th of the season, giving us a 5-0 lead here in this game. Another spectacular play from the boys. Slow build-up, working it properly. Poor header away there from Heford on the back end as Roberts put him under pressure. Harry Green sends it in far side into the side netting, and anytime that's going to happen, I think a keeper of any caliber is going to have a hard time stopping that. So, if anything, we're going to take Coville off. He's played wonderful today, but I want to make sure that he is fully prepared and ready to go. We'll take Rhodes off as well. I don't want him to pick up an injury. And then in the midfield, we'll take Maloney off and make sure that he is fully rested for the upcoming game against Chester, who have dropped now to 3rd place. We are still in 1st. If results hold, we will be on top of the league with 57 points, which is very, very nice. We do have a game in hand on Chester as well, so we have to keep that in mind as we go on throughout the rest of this season with only a handful of games left. Finally getting a nice little long simulation there as we're here in the 85th minute. Cook with an opportunity to get his 4th goal of the game, deflected there off the wall, falls to Domtier, who hits the crossbar. What a crazy highlight that was. Opportunity after opportunity, somehow doesn't find the back of the net. But hey, we'll take it. The boys have played absolutely splendidly in this game. Maguire taking a yellow card in the 90th minute. But we come away with a Boxing Day massacre. 5-0 victory against Heford. 12 shots, 5 on target. All 5 of our shots that hit the target hit the back of the net. XG 1.55 to their 0.85. There was really no point in this game that they had a chance. Looking at the XG map there on the right-hand side. Possession 57% to their 43. An absolutely dominating performance from the Sea Dogs on Boxing Day, and that's exactly what we like to see. Really, really awesome stuff. And in the league, 57 points. We are 4 clear of 2nd place Scunthorpe, and we are 7 clear of now 3rd place Chester. So awesome stuff there. Great way to end the episode. Next episode, we're going to go ahead and play the game against Chester. We'll play the game against Spennymoor, and then we will continue on with the back half of the season after the New Year's Day opportunities to push on and continue doing well in the league. We had that little low spell there with the FA Trophy and FA Cup that we are out of that, but we can just focus in on the league, the National League North, and worry about trying to gain automatic promotion to the National League. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. If you did enjoy it, be sure to drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, but we will go ahead and see you guys in the next episode.